tiebreaker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' season as each are trying to break into the top 25.
Game underway.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers.
Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30.
So Ohio State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. First play of the drive, read option right. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to pass, it's Denson. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Strong, firm tackle. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Roach. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Buckeyes are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. So Alabama's offense will go to work for the first time today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the... And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
And your Ohio State offense will take over.
Off-play action on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Give to the running back.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in an empty set. To throw, it's Denson. Fires to the wideout. It's picked up, and they lose the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Here comes that Alabama offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Buys a little time. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's looking deep. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Taking it the other way. Past the 30. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Ohio State 9, Alabama 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
from the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll try to get him on the fake. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Oh, he's got some space. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running to the left. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the returner is stopped. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Russell. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
It's a draw. This time the defense was... They stop him in his tracks. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They go to the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting, and the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had an onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They go to the ground. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They wanted to finish. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Throws to the wideout. At the 45, on its way. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under fire. Here he goes, breaking the pocket.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this.
Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We're just about ready to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Sends it downfield. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense.
Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Russell. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. At the 35, he's got room. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right?
But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. And he makes the catch. Now can he get to the sticks? It's a fumble.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never...
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. So Alabama's offense takes the field for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet. to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. It's a fake. He's going to throw it. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. The Eagles offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Throwing on the run. The interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak out.
Trying play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Second down coming up. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's going to run it. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab outside. It's Scott. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stacks. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
A strike downfield. Touchdown time. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, running back on the move.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Looking for a man. It's Russell. The throw. Another incompletion on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this.
They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. And the pass is... The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. Sometimes it's not going to be easy. You can't just do it conventionally, handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And the beatdown has ensued. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And with this touchdown, man, you got to get a little bit excited. Getting your first win of the season. The first 2 weeks has not gone how you wanted it to go. But today, put a good game together. Offense now scoring this last touchdown. Defense go out. Hold on. Don't make big mistakes. And you got your first dub of the season.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes to grab.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. There he goes. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. Timeout called by the defense as their first of the half, as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They get to him as he throws. Picked off.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The snap sets up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Meadows. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He fires a bullet to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in, it's Edwards. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Number 32 in punt formation to kick it
They
away.
kick it away on 4th down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating